Hello, my name is Savon Holman, and my presentation will be on China and emerging market. China is a communist nation located in East Asia. It is currently ranked as the largest nation in the world today. The Chinese government released a statement in 2013 that their population was over 1.3 billion without considering Hong Kong, Taiwan, and Macau. China's demographics are impressive. China's demographics starts with a population of 1.357 billion, a life expectancy of 75 years, a GNI per capita of $11,850. The fertility rate is 1.66 births per woman, and the population growth is 0.5%. And the official language is Standard Mandarin, which is basic Chinese. China is known as one of the world's ancient civilizations. China's existence dates back to the Shang Dynasty in 1600 BC. That is over 3,000 years ago. Throughout the country's existence, it has seen and produced many inventions. Three specific inventions that are used globally are silk, paper, and gunpowder. China has several different nationalities within the country. Han takes up over 90% of the population. There are 55 ethnic groups living in harmony in China. Buddhism is the country's leading religion. Confucianism is another religion that China is known for. China was first introduced to Buddhism around 2,000 years ago. The religion was accepted by most of the people in the country, especially among the Han, Tibetan, and the Southern Buddhist groups. China is known to be the world's third largest country land-wise. China's area measures up to 9.6 million square kilometers. Its physical features produce large plateaus, plains, basins, foothills, and mountains. China is a communist nation that adopted its current constitution in 1982. According to China.org, the Communist Party is the primary party that retains all the power within the country. As of now, the Communist Party highlights the need to promote basic marketing principles to make certain China's current economic evolution and development. Nonetheless, China's refusal to open up to trade and investment continues to play their judicial system, which leaves their government susceptible to political influence. According to Trade Portal, China has overtaken the U.S. in terms of a foreign direct investment recipient. Among the accolades, China has also become the most attractive country when it comes to being multinational. In the past, China was reluctant in terms of dealing with outsiders. Analysts predict that FDI outflows will overtake the country's FDI inflows very soon. Opportunities in China: agriculture, breeding, forestry, and fishing, extraction, manufacturing, and services. The chemical industry, insurance and bank, high technology, renewable energy, and environment are all business opportunities in China. China is one of the largest energy users in the world. In company with the U.S., China is one of the largest producers of greenhouse gases. China's energy use is on a constant rise along with the rest of the world. According to the International Energy Agency, their forecast showed a 40% increase in energy demand by 2030. China is aware of the trial and has dedicated important parts of its last 3 to 5 year plans to creating a green growth strategy for agriculture, infrastructure, and energy. Entry strategies into China. Exporting is the most well-known and traditional form of operating in the foreign market. A joint venture is sometimes it is the only means of entry into foreign markets. Ownership provides the highest degree of control over the operations and alliance. Factors influencing entry strategies. When cost can be a major factor when it comes to influencing strategies. In some cases, it's not a big problem depending on your strategy, culture. When it comes to culture in China, you have to be very cautious about the type of product that you plan to promote simply because of the cultural differences. Control, depending on the strategy, control will not be a problem. Commitment, my commitment is towards a wholly owned subsidiary or an alliance, and timing of entry and early entry would be the best approach in my case because of the many advantages it holds. A product that I plan to launch in the Chinese market would be home health care for the elderly. I would really prefer a strategic alliance, and the reason why I chose home health care for the elderly, due to China's aging population, a strain has been enforced on the retirement system. In order to accommodate the needs of the aging workforce, the Chinese government have been presenting several ways to satisfy their needs. They're going as far as permitting foreign investment in hospitals and basic medical insurance. Sources believe that China is very ready for the launch of an elderly home health care service. Negotiating strategies. The strategy will be to build a relationship with the Chinese. I understand that the Chinese will take into account many different factors before deciding on the matter. The strategy will be to speak their language and understand their point of view by me being an outsider. My negotiating strategies will be the one, keep in mind that relationships are important because Chinese like to make friends just to save face. My product line with their culture beliefs and does not violate them in any way, and have a clear understanding of what is ethical in their terms. This is to launch the business. The basic objective is to launch the business on their terms and mine without taking a major loss on my end. As long as you consider your partners and have a complete understanding of what is right in their eyes, you cannot lose.